Mike loves to work. You might not know about him, but he is just a workaholic. So he's very upset by some news that we're hearing lately about people working remotely. Anyway, he's going to talk about it today on this episode of the Not So Critical Update.
What I love is these work reform stories, and I'm going to keep doing them. So this story is entirely based on just a TikTok video. That's how we roll on this show. But basically, the message is, anytime a coworker says, "Hey, is Slack down or is Teams down?" the correct answer is always yes. And I love it. I thought it was just me. We're reporting it when it's down.
Slack down for anyone else?
Love it. I think it's great advice.
I think that this is really a shitty thing to do, because I've been in the shoes of the person who has to deal with this, and it is a fucking nightmare trying to hunt down the reason, and you're creating so much extra stress and work for your IT department.
Not for me.
Not me anymore.
Okay.
But once upon a time, for me. And it was a fucking nightmare. Anytime anyone was like, "Is Outlook down for anyone else?" And then 3 people are like, "Yeah, me. Yeah, it's slow. I can't see me." Shut up. Don't fucking lie to me.
I like the email threads where someone's like, "Hey, is it working?" And then you get a reply back, "No, working for me." Reply back, "Yeah, thanks, got it. Test. No, this test got the test. Thanks." It's like, fucking, have you heard of BCC, guys? Like, who's going to be the last person to reply? Thanks. Could you answer? Could you please? By the way, I appreciate your responses, but please remove me from the reply to.
God.
Thank you. But
reply all.
Will do doesn't remove.
Group texts and reply all are like the 2 ways to just not have me be your friend anymore.
Especially when it's like an executive. If you're high at the company, you feel like you have the right to all company someone. So like, or everyone, I guess. So you'll be like, "Hey guys, to all company, Slack down for you guys." And it's like, okay, right. We don't get computer access anymore. Emails revoked
to 200 people. like,
who the fuck? What are you doing?
Oh my god.
One of the people in the article said they'll sometimes just report that Slack is down, not because they don't want to work, but to help out somebody else who's having trouble with their work.
The dirt.
To give them cover.
Oh my
god. have you ever? So I've got have you ever pretended to have an issue with your computer or your internet connectivity to get out of something? Have you ever like physically disconnected like a network cable just to?
Oh no, but I did have. Have a few years ago. I had to have a meeting.
No, me neither.
I know. I did mean to apologize for being late today. I just had to install a Zoom update.
Zoom update, but the Zoom update's real. Yo, that thing can take 30 years.
I know. Yeah. That's why I was late for this call.
I was just going to admit some wrongdoing, so never mind.
Go for it. Unplugging the Ethernet. Please. Oh, Peters was doing the Ethernet cable. What was yours, John?
Well, I've definitely done I have an ISP tech at my house. My internet gets shut off, then it just stays off for a little bit longer.
You know?
It's a long lunch.
Yeah, it's back up, but you're like, I haven't checked yet, or I didn't get it yet.
Yeah, sorry guys, it's still down. And then your boss is like, "All right, go to a cafe," and you're like, "It just came back.
Just came up."
Magic. Oh my god, you won't believe it.
Yeah,
which is they do say that. Go ahead, Peter.
I was going to say, I have actually pulled a cable out before, just to simulate a real network issue.
In case what? Who are you pretending to? What's that gonna do?
Well, because I'm a sysadmin, I think of all the different ways. Or I've been a sysadmin. I can think of all the different ways you can leave a trace behind that might indicate that you're actually online and can physically do it. So all these people who are complaining, "Oh no, Microsoft Teams is down," Are they sure that there's no device where they're logged into Teams where they're showing themselves as online status, or there isn't?
Or is there an application that they're using that logs their IP address?
Yeah, they're using MS Exchange where the server logs are showing that there's a polling going to check their email, or if they, I don't know, any kind of thing where that shows them online. The best and easiest way to be sure that you're offline is to actually physically be offline. Yeah,
but this is the beauty of like Slack or Teams, blaming it on them, is because it doesn't even have to be an all or nothing. It could be, oh, my messages aren't loading. I can post, I just don't see anything, or this channel's not loading for me, or just like any little thing. And it's totally feasible because it happens all the time.
Yeah,
for sure. Okay. But then as an IT guy, I go to status.slack.com and I'm like, well, Slack is fucking up for me. So what is wrong with your
and
shit?
For everyone. You didn't report it. And those are kind of the camps in this article, is a bunch of people saying, yeah, do this all the time, and this would be funny to say. Then the IT guy saying, please, please, please don't do that. You're making my life miserable. Yeah. And then wraps up with, this is why companies want people back in an office.
I mean, there is some responsibility or discipline when it comes to working at home. And
John.
You just
John is the man.
What? Yeah, John, you suck, man. You just don't understand what it's like.
Keeping us down.
What it's like to wake up 10 minutes before your day starts because you don't have to fucking drive anywhere, and you're abusing it even more. You get to take an actual hour lunch instead of 30 minutes of going to lunch and then eating really fast and then going back. Like the abuse, appreciate the remote work.
Oh, 100%. We are so privileged to have this.
And I know you guys were kidding, obviously. But like, I'm never going back to an office. You can force my dead fucking corpse to go back to an office because I ain't going. That's not happening. I'm literally, it would have to be life or death. Like I can't eat or pay rent.
I don't know. I could do it.
I don't know. It's just so much more. I don't know the last time I wore jeans because I don't have to anymore.
I started referring to my pajama bottoms as work pants.
They're work pants. I'm wearing sweats right now because that's just life. Like, why should I be uncomfortable? And I see
I'm not even wearing pajamas, guys.
Just commando.
We know.
Hey, I've got boxers on. I'm civilized. I'm not an animal. But
if you want to wear boxers and a t-shirt, you get to do that.
You're right. Yeah.
You get to drink your drink, not the work drink that's being offered to you. Whether it's coffee or tea or milk tea coffee, whatever the fuck you like. That's yours.
Milk tea coffee
and companies that are like, no, we need our employees back. It's like, well, do you? Because they're feeding themselves and they're spending way more time. Like I was working at 8 p.m. yesterday just because. I don't know. I feel like it's just all positives. You don't have to pay for insurance anymore on your building.
It definitely should be results based.
In all seriousness, I am not for reporting technical problems when there are none just to get out of work.
Right.
I do not.
I think it's a piece of shit thing. It's a piece of shit thing to do because you're causing so much more work for the people that keep your business alive.
Yeah.
Even
if you're creating cover for yourself, you're actively hurting somebody else potentially.
Yeah. And you're costing company time. That's the truth. And like maybe that's your malicious intent. Is you want this IT person or IT team or network team or security team to figure out what's wrong. Like, okay, but God help you if they figure out that you're lying.
Well, way to ruin a fun story, John.
That's what we do here. So if you want to ruin some stories with me, join our Discord, like this video,
unprompted.
Subscribe.
It's happening. All
right.
It's happening.
Good week of stories.
Thanks, Ben.
This is the end of our weekly recording session. We'll be back tomorrow with next week's stories, I guess.
I guess so. We live in a constant.
Fuck Facebook.